up, Huntsville? How are you doing? I'm so excited to be in Huntsville right now because I'm from Birmingham and it's really nice to visit Alabama. Really cool. So I've been doing comedy for a couple of years. I recently did some shows in New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, and I would get this compliment a lot because they'd find out where I'm from and they go, "Oh, you're from Alabama? You don't look inbred at all." I was like, "I'm from Birmingham, it's different. Our clan robes are ethically sourced." Look, I've got two uncles that are gay for each other, so it's not the same. And then I started to notice, hey, Birmingham's kind of a knockoff Brooklyn. But our femboys are farm strong, so that's a key difference. Yeah, so I'm from the state of Alabama. I went to the University of Alabama. No. And here's why. I stayed in the dorms at the University of Alabama, and the girls' dorms at Bama will make you hate women. Yeah, that shit'll turn you into a misogynist. I found new reasons to hate women every single day. Reason number one. How do you get period blood above my eye level on the wall? Guys, just for reference, I'm 5'10". How are you getting period blood above my eye level? The flick of the wrist must be insane. I've tried it too. I did a couple dry runs, but it usually sticks right about here. It's dry. You guys having a good time? So I was staying in the dorms. I don't know a lot about my neighbors because COVID times and whatever, but from what I can deduce, they're all double majors in slamming doors and smoking weed. They're working overtime on that. They got a full load of slamming doors and smoking weed. Also, from what I can deduce, they're working on a book together called "If You Give a Mouse a College Education." And I don't want to spoil the book for you, but the mouse pulls the fire alarm every night at 2 a.m. for a week, and then waits a couple days and sets the bathroom on fire. That's what the mouse does with their education. I'm gonna segue real quick. I had sex with a student at the University of Alabama. I'm not proud of it. After it happened, he told me he had never eaten beans before. He ate pussy like a champ, but the beans. Just so I can get a quick read of the room, give it up if you've had sex. Woo! All right? Now give it up if you've eaten a bean a day in your life. All right. Equal. Appreciate it. That seems like a question one shouldn't have to ask, right? That seems like something that you shouldn't have to specify. Hey, I've both eaten and heard of beans, so I'm normal. When I'm dating, I put my height in my Tinder bio because short men, in my experience, have a tendency to make that my problem. So I say, hey, sorry, short kings, I'm 5'10". Somebody slid into my Tinder DMs the other day. We matched, and he said, "Oh, you're 5'10". Can you take 5 to 10 inches? You know how people talk to you? That's a fucking range, is it not? 5 to 10? Are you bringing 4 to 9 of your friends, motherfucker? Did your dick get hit by a gamma ray? Is it gonna Hulk out on me? Oh my God. I knew that Hulk joke. That Hulk joke's really new. And I know Huntsville, y'all are some dirty motherfuckers. I knew that would go over well. I'm sorry if his material is a little rusty, by the way. I have this set coming up at therapy. Hope this doctor doesn't have any questions because I've got a tight hour. Starting with thing number one, I'm so hungry for validation. Sometimes my dirty talk sounds like the end of a YouTube video. If you like this fine ass, subscribe to the girlfriend package. Join the relationship that I've been concocting since I met you. And if you really like what you're seeing here, be sure to hit that like button. A little lower. That's not where the like button is. Good try on the like button. Anybody, any women in here straight? All right. Didn't realize. My last relationship that I was in was kind of strange. I realized I was more of a sugar baby than a girlfriend to him. Because despite him being 20 years old and a Domino's delivery driver, he did have in-unit washer dryer. And he dumped me! He dumped me. I was a sugar baby and my sugar was access to household appliances. And he dumped me and then released a hardcore album. And then didn't even have the decency to make it bad. You know the old saying, if you want to make an album, you've got to break a couple women emotionally, right? Or was it omelets? I don't remember the end of that one. I don't know. So I started dating women on this episode of Who's Surprised? Who's Surprised? I started dating women because I used to do that a fair amount. Here, let me take you down a road for a second. I went to a sleepover when I was 12 years old with a bunch of other girls that I had not met. And at this sleepover, and I just remembered this story like a couple weeks ago, so it's like ridiculous to me that I just put off being bisexual. I concocted a game, and I don't know what the rules were or what the objective was for the other players, but the objective of the game for me is I was going to make out with every girl at that sleepover, and I did. I did. I did that shit. So anyway, I'm dating women. Now, and it's really frustrating. I can see why I put it off. There's this huge financial burden. I need equipment that I didn't previously need. And now I've got to go to the dick store. I'm looking at this wall of dicks, right? And it's like, what is this? My DMs? And I gotta call this girl that I'm talking to. Hey, yeah, so I'm at the dick store. Can you take 5 to 10 inches? Just wondering. You can take 5 to 10 inches. That's gross. Do you guys think I'm a little slutty? Okay, cool. Because I got an IUD, I'm just trying to get my money's worth. I'm on my parents' insurance. I'm just trying to get their money's worth, guys. Those shits are expensive. I got an IUD in September, and they were charging $1,000 to get a scarecrow for your vagina. Like, that is... $1,000 is a tall order for a coochie scarecrow, I gotta say. Does anybody in the crowd have an IUD? Ooh, yes, okay. Would anybody subject themselves to a quick little round of questioning? All right, hey. Hi. So when you got your IUD and you went into the pharmacy to get that huge pill that you have to shove up your snatch before the appointment?
That didn't happen.
All right. Sidetracks Music Hall. I think I got pranked by a lady doctor. I'm beginning to suspect the pharmacist was in on it too. Probably should have taken him up on his offer when he said, any questions? Because I was like, well, I know where it goes and you know where it goes, so of course I don't have any questions for you. And then I went outside and I read the bottle and it said, take with food. So now I have a couple questions. Number 1, where? Number 2, if my vagina eats a roast beef sandwich, are you guys with me here? If my vagina eats a roast beef sandwich, is that cannibalism? So I've been doing comedy for a while, and I have just started this new show in my backyard with my roommate. So we're just 2 female comics living on our own, making it on our own, all alone, vulnerable. I've been thinking about buying a weapon because I don't know if you've met men, but sometimes they get a real hankering for assaulting women. I'll tell you what. So I've been thinking about buying a weapon. My mom has never been very supportive of me like having a firearm or anything, and honestly, I said it before, I'm pretty broke. Them shit's expensive. And I feel like that could get yielded on me. But I came up with another idea. I think I'm gonna buy a strap. But you, sir, would you participate for just a second? So if you could get in your headspace, in this headspace as a man, and I know it's not hard, that you're going to assault me. Women, am I right? So you're gonna assault me, and then I turn around and I'm packing like 5 to 10 inches. Can you take 5 to 10 inches? All right, my name's Lauren Lamphere. That's my time. Give it up for your host.